Good morning, children, and welcome back to your remote learning. I hope you all had a lovely, restful and relaxing half term and you're feeling recharged and ready to learn again. So welcome to your first spelling lesson. The date is the 22nd of the 2nd, 2021, and your learning objective today is to learn homophones and near homophones spelling words. So how are you going to be successful in achieving your learning objective today? Well, hopefully by the end of the lesson, you'll know what a homophone is, you'll know the meaning of the words that you'll be learning for spelling, and you'll be starting to learn these words. Okay? So just as a recap, because we have covered it before, can you remember what a homophone is? I would like you to pause the video now and either discuss with somebody if they're there or just have a little think to yourself. Okay, let's have a look. Here's a clue to help you. So we've got a piece of a puzzle here and we've got a piece and a peace sign here. I want you to listen, peace, peace. I want you to read the words and I want you to think of the meaning of each of the words. Does that help you understand what a homophone is a bit more? Pause the video now and have another little think. Okay, let's look at another one. Rain and rain. Again, listen, rain, rain, read it, and then think of the meaning. Okay, so rain is a type of weather and to reign is a verb, okay, where a king or queen is on the throne, they are reigning over the country. Okay, have you worked out what a homophone is yet? So these words are homophones or near homophones. This means that they sound the same or similar. Okay, so if they sound the same, they're homophones. If they sound similar, they are near homophones, but have different spellings. Okay, so homo is the same and phone is the sound. So sound the same or similar. Well done if you got that right, and don't worry if you didn't. I know it's difficult learning from home, but you are doing so well. So, can you think of any other homophones or near homophones? Pause the video now and either write them down or have a discussion. Which words do you know that sound the same but have different meanings? Just like piece of a puzzle and peace as in peace and love, or rain and rain. Do you know any others? Pause the video and have a little chat, or if you're on your own, that's absolutely fine. Have a little think. Okay. So these are our words that we will be learning this week, and they are all homophones or near homophones. So we've got great and great, grown and grown, plain and plain, peace and peace, and rain and rain. Okay, so you can just hear there, they sound the same. Okay, most of them sound the same, some of them sound very similar. So, do you know the meaning of any of these words? Don't worry if you don't, because we're going to be learning them today. The ones we're going to be focusing on today are the first 6. Okay, so these 3 pairs here. Now, as usual, we're going to spend today's lesson going through the meaning of the words, because there is no point in learning to spell words if you don't know how to use them in context when you're speaking, or you don't know how to use them in your writing. Okay, so today we're going to be exploring the meaning of these first 6 words. So the first one is great. So it's a verb, and it has 2 different meanings for this spelling of great. Well, there's actually another one coming up, but for the verb meaning of great, it is either to reduce food to small shreds by rubbing it on a grater. As you can see here, this person is grating cheese. Or to make an unpleasant rasping sound, the hinges of the door grated. Okay, So those are both verb meanings. So you can pause it if you've got someone with you and just discuss those meanings. If not, just have a look and look at the visuals too. Okay. Then another meaning of great is a noun, and it's a frame of metal bars for holding coal or wood in a fireplace. And if you remember, great was actually mentioned in our Iron Man story, where he lay on the metal grate at the end of the story, okay? So there's a verb meaning of great and also a noun just for this spelling. Okay, now great spelt like this. So we've got two adjective meanings. And again, I've put a picture of the Iron Man because Ted Hughes, the author, used the word great a lot of the time to describe the Iron Man's size. Okay, so it's an adjective of an extent, amount, or intensity considerably above average. So if you were learning with us last term, he was saying his great iron head, his great iron hands, great meaning massive, bigger than usual. Okay, or of ability, quality, considerably above average. So your learning was great today. It was above average. Okay. And it can also be used as a noun, an important or distinguished person. So the Beatles, they were a band. Bob Dylan, he was a singer, and all the greats. So it's referring to famous legendary music icons as greats, as a noun. It can also be used as an adverb, very well or excellently. Okay, so for example, we played awful, they played great. And that's informal English. Okay. Our next word is grown, and it is the past tense of the verb to grow. Okay, so it's a verb, and the meaning is, like we did in science, where we looked at the growth of plants, of a living thing to undergo natural development by increasing in size and changing physically. Okay, so you could say, oh, look how my plant has grown, past tense of grown. Or we could, another living thing, human, could say, oh, look how my big brother has grown. If you're looking at his photos of him as a baby, then as a child, teenager, and adult. Okay. The other meaning is to become larger or greater over a period of time, or to increase. Okay. And that could be something like growing a massive fan base, or oh, my subscribers on YouTube have grown. They have increased in number. Okay, so not growing in the way that a plant or a human would, because it's not the same, it's not the one thing getting bigger, it's more people or more money. Okay. Next one, groan, spelt like this. So definition 1, a low-pitched, prolonged sound expressing pain, grief, disapproval, or the like. So, for example, the groans of the wounded soldiers filled the makeshift hospital. Now, I've included a picture of Captain America because I always have to watch films with the subtitles on to help me concentrate. And it always says in the subtitles, he groans, you know, and they get injured or they're tired. Okay. So that's if a person or a human is making the sound. And then inanimate objects can groan as well. They can make a sound, a deep creaking or grating sound produced by excessive stress on a structure, machine, or the like. So you could say the crane groaned as it lifted the heavy weight. Okay, so it's that same kind of low sound. Okay, the next one is plain. Now this one has quite a lot of meanings. So, not decorated or elaborate, simple or basic in character. Okay, so here is a plain cake. It's just very basic. It hasn't got any decorations or any icing on it or any thrills, just the plain cake. Okay, that's an adjective. Another adjective meaning is having no pretensions, not remarkable or special. So a plain, honest man with no nonsense about him. Okay, and if you want to pause the video at any point or go back, there's often our synonyms or similar words along the bottom. Okay, another use of the word plain, now this is an informal use, is used for emphasis. Now, emphasis is where you want to stress the meaning of something you said. You want to make the meaning more clear. So perhaps the youth was just plain stupid, really stupid, yeah? It's emphasizing the use of the adjective. And finally, a noun, a large area of flat land with few trees. Sorry, not many trees. So the coastal plain. Okay, so you might hear the plains of Africa, something like that. So lots of meanings there, okay? Again, if you want to pause it, it's absolutely fine. Okay, and I think this is our last one. A plane is a noun, a vehicle designed for air travel with wings and one or more engines. I would definitely love to get on a plane right now and go somewhere hot. Okay, so to consolidate your learning today, I'm going to be taking a Teams quiz on the meaning of each word, just to tell us which words you understand and which ones you still need a little bit of help with, and to make sure you've listened to this presentation today. Okay. At the end of the Teams quiz, there is also challenge questions. Now, please only do these if you are ready for a challenge, if you find the meaning of these words really easy. Okay, because the challenge is to use the words in a sentence, but I'll get onto that in a moment. And then at the end, I would like you to list the spellings by hand that we have explored, just our first 6 today. Okay, just so you're getting that muscle memory. So on your quiz today, you will have a question, and please pay attention to this part here, because this will tell you how many correct answers there are. Okay, so the first one, which of the following is a meaning of great? Now remember, you really need to look at the spelling because they're homophones, so you need to make sure you're getting the right one. Okay, now if you need to flick back through this video, that is absolutely fine, because today you are learning the new words. Take your time, okay? So there is only one correct answer for this one here. Again, number 2, 2 points up for grabs. So read through them carefully. And as I always say, the best thing to do is with your hand, if you're on a phone or tablet or laptop, just carefully place it over the answers. What can you remember? Which ones can you list? And then if they're there, then that's a pretty good sign that they'll be the correct answer, okay? And there's number 3. Which of the following is a meaning of grow? Okay, now our spelling word is grown, the past tense, but as long as you know the root word meaning, okay, that's fine. Okay, grown, remember, cover them up first. Look and see if it's there. Only one answer for that one. Ooh, it's plain spelt like this and 2 points up for grabs. Plain spelt like this. And remember, emphasize is here as well. Means to really stress the meaning, to make the meaning clearer. Okay. And then finally, the challenge questions. This is if you really want to stretch yourself today. In the box, you write a sentence using each word in the correct context. So this is a challenge because you're showing you know how to use the meaning of the words. And it's not a spelling test yet because obviously you're copying spelling from up here, but the more you use it, the more familiar you'll become with it. It will help you when you're learning them by memory. Okay, so that's what you need to do today. And then once you've done your quiz, either up to question 6, or if you want to try some of the challenges, that's fine. You then must hand write the first 6 spellings down. Okay, so good luck. You've got the rest of the lesson time to do the quiz and do the challenge if you so wish, and then just jot those words down. Okay, well done, and thank you for learning with me this morning. Bye.